I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 54 of Raise the Halt, our Aston Villa save. Now, since last episode when we clinched top spot of our Champions League group with the 3-0 win at Porto, you can see we've played 2 games with mixed results. First off, we went to Swansea. Now, don't let the score fool you, because this was, at best for us, an even game. We had a little bit of a European hangover. You can see Wilson got us off to a good start. Gonzalez with the hat-trick made the score look very, very flattering to us. At best, as I say, this was an even game. Then we went to Arsenal, and again, don't let the score flatter you. We were the better team in this game. You can see Patrick Roberts, not his best game. An absolute defensive howler gave Arsenal the lead. Then we had to go for it, obviously, to try and get back, and they got a second one. We weren't fantastic, but we were better than Arsenal for most of that game, and it was just the last 20 minutes that just got out of hand for us, and unfortunately, we lost. Which hurt us in the league because everybody else won, and you can see we've gone from suddenly top to 5th. Still a nice gap back to Spurs and Liverpool in 6th and 7th, and Stoke as well. But yeah, the tail end of the group there, which is a little bit disappointing. So this episode, we're going to play Real Madrid at the Bernabéu in the Champions League. We've already secured top spot, so we'll see in a minute the team we're going with there. Because then we have Manchester City away, and we can see, looking at the Premier League table, Manchester City are above us by a point in 3rd spot. Still very, very tight, only 4 points off top despite the loss. So this is the team we're going for against Real Madrid. Going to keep Golini in goal. Then we've got Lenglet, Williams, and Ahmedzovic across the back. Mings and Bree as the width with Horahan and Jedinak. Now, last time we played Real Madrid and those two in midfield, we all know what happened. So we're hoping for a bit of a repeat performance there. Human in behind the Boob and Molyneux as well. Going to give these two a go up front. Hopefully it'll be okay. How bad can it go? Famous last words. Okay, so we can see their lineup pretty strong. Not the best. This Spalletti guy is not maybe the best. Only 75% rated by our scouts. I have looked at him, which is the reason I've recognized that. Their attack. Let's not criticize their attack before the game. let's wait till afterwards. Team talk. Let's keep it calm, but we've got nothing to lose here. Show the world what we're capable of. And then, of course, the old we have faiths. It's going to be interesting to see how this team goes, because obviously it is very much a reserve team. Lenglet is the only one that would be considered a first team, and Golini, I guess, in goals. The reason that we're doing that is because the Arsenal formation we played with wingers. We played the 4-3-3, so a couple of guys, Lenglet being the main one, was dropped. So that's why we're going with him in this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. Just a bit of housekeeping as well. Wilson and Gonzalez, our 2 main strikers, have both signed long-term deals with the club. So that's good news in the sense that we're going to have them around for a little bit longer. Still not against selling Wilson if we get a big bid come in from Manchester City this coming summer. But it's good to have the option that he's there, he's happy, and hopefully will continue to score goals for us. Can we get this clear? Can we get this clear? Oh, it's not a good start. Wait, let's give them encouragement. I do fear a little bit that in the first game, when of course we beat Real Madrid 3-0, they may have underestimated us a little bit, and I don't think they're going to make that mistake again. There might be a little bit of lag here, guys. Sorry if that's coming through. Can we get onto this? Yeah, this is looking as though we could be about to be on the end of a bit of a hiding. Horahan nicks that away nicely to the Boob. What can the Boob do? Play it through. Molyneux, go on, Matty. Go on, Matty. Damn. Would have been great to see one of our young academy players go and nick a goal in the Champions League at the Bernabéu, no less. All right, this is... we are going to keep the ball. So this is looking a little bit better here. Nice switch of play out to Mings. Can he find a ball into the back post? No. And here comes the counter. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. We've got to defend better than that. Good save from Golini, but that is just not good defending. It was always a risk, of course, to do this, but we've clinched top spot, and I do think it is more important to play our strongest team in the league, especially given that it was Arsenal before this and Man City after. Okay, can the boob get onto that? Oh, no. Can we get a second ball in? Jedinak should be up there somewhere. He's good in the air. There we go. Oh, Williams. That looked a bit of a sitter. Horahan's retrieved it. Come on. This is a good bit of pressure here, Ahmedzovic. We're kind of tripping over ourselves a little bit. That's a nice ball out. Langley to Humam. Langley's providing the width. He's a decent fullback, so we should have a cross on him if he needs it. That's a ball in. Oh, Molino. Go on, son. Go on, son. Oh. By coming back into this, though, this is promising. I do, too, just want to thank everybody who's been subscribing. We're just shy of 200 subscribers now, which is really, really good. And the people liking the videos, too, I do appreciate the thumbs up because it does help people find the channel, which obviously helps me out as I hopefully continue to grow the channel. So thank you for everyone doing that. It's really, really appreciated. Now, let's give them some more encouragement here. We had a good little spell there. We're in the game. Oh, here we go. I shouldn't have said we're in the game. That's a good header clear. Molino's onto that. He doesn't have the pace of Wilson, but look at the men we've got getting forward here. Come on, who's this? Oh, that's your pass there to Horahan. We've still got the ball, though. It's not over yet. That's a good pass from Horahan back to Matty Molino. What a goal from the Academy product. 1-1 at the Bernabéu. Molino, Matty Molino. Good finish with defenders around him. Goalkeeping may be slightly suspect, but we'll take that. 1-1 at the Bernabéu. Come on, boys. No, let's not go and give them this goal straight back. Just hold him up there, Bree. Send him wide. Good defending. Go on, Boob. Come on. Come on the counter. Matty through the middle. He's gone to Mings. Can Mings find a pass back to the Boob? Look at the space. Look at the space. Go on. Go on. Go on. What is happening? We're on the rampage again. I feel another DVD coming on. Nicely constructed counter-attack between Mings and the Boob. It's the world's longest 1-2, but it worked. And that's 2-1 Villa. Real Madrid does not know what's hit them. Can we get that away? We can. Oh, it's a good goal. Oh. Well, I don't know what to say about that. That was... I don't know there's too much more we could have done. I mean, we've got that ball clear there. And he's just whacked it inside the post. I can't even be angry about that. You've just got to be impressed, don't you, by the quality of the finish. So it's slightly disappointing. Humam's not having a great game. Can we clear the corner? We can. Can we get the second ball away? This doesn't look good. Oh, Golini, what have you done? He stood there and watched it go past him. What was that? I don't even know what to say. Concentrate. It's like Golini just had a temporary blindness or something. What has happened here? Oh, Golini. Well, the DVD may be cancelled. We've had our moment in the sun at 2-1. Now you just worry that it could be 4-2 at halftime. Go on, Mings. It's a decent ball. Can we get onto that? We can. Oh, go on. Cross it in for the Boob. The Boob. No. Ramos is there. Horahan out to Bree. We've got men in the box if we can get a good cross in. Molino. No. There's still a minute and a half to go here. I'll tell you what. Not a bad game, though, is it? Mings, good tackle. Keeps the ball nicely. Go on, Langele, back down the line. All right, let's not give it away. There we go. Mings into Humam. Humam, can he pick a pass? He can to the boob. Go on, son. Go on, booby. Oh, come on. Is that half-time? I think that should be half-time. We're in the 3rd minute of 2, so we've got to be pushing it. What a game. 5 goals in the first half. We've had our moment in the sun. All right, let's passionate time for everyone to dig in. And let's hope that we do actually dig in. So a little bit concerned Humam isn't having his best game. Part of me wonders when we went to 2-1 if we should have dropped the midfield back, played a little bit more defensively, but it's gone now, so we can't worry about it. We don't really have... Is he offside? Yeah, I thought maybe even a handball there. We don't really have anybody else to play in that sort of attacking role because, somewhat foolishly perhaps, I let Dixon and Joyce play in the under-18, like the Junior Champions League game against Real Madrid. Let's encourage. So we don't really have either of them available. Obviously, set pieces. Come on, boys. Obviously, we're resting Felipe and Patrick Roberts for the Man City game. That's disappointing. I think that's the 2nd goal, isn't it, now we've conceded from a set piece. Yeah, it just got knocked down. Yeah, Humam is just not having a good game here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll drop it in because things could get a little bit out of hand here, but we might go attacking. Let's not go down with a whimper here. I mean, we may well go down with a whimper, but swinging, I guess. Let's not go down without a fight. In terms of other changes, we wouldn't mind giving Keenan Davis a game. Let's demand more here. It's really the defence that's let us... I mean, you say let us down, but seems a bit harsh, but... Oh, I mean, what can you do when they're passing it like that? Oh, what a miss. They're doing okay, I guess, aren't they? We just haven't been at this second half. That's probably... We'll have to take responsibility. The team talk at halftime obviously wasn't the best. All right, Doyle Hayes to Molyneux over the top for the boob. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go. Oh, come on. We've got to be finishing these. He's missed a few chances now, the boob, hasn't he? Let's maybe look to take him off and we'll bring Keenan Davis on. So we're bringing Keenan Davis on, target man on attack. Yethenak's looking a little bit knackered on a yellow. Mings is looking a bit knackered as well, but we don't really have another left back other than Langele. Let's just leave it at that for now. I mean, 4-2, given that it's essentially our reserves, it's not the worst, is it? And it has been quite, especially that first half. That first half was insane. I don't see much sense in making any other changes. The 2 young strikers got a goal, though, so that's a positive. And like I say, we've got to remember, we've already guaranteed top spot in the group. So it really doesn't matter the fact that we've lost this. Obviously, we would have preferred maybe not to concede 4 goals. But we gave a decent account of ourselves, I think. Certainly in the first half anyway. Let's go. That said, I don't think we played particularly well. Individually anyway. You can see a couple of guys put in some good match ratings, but... and Monaco absolutely pounded Porto as well. So let's have a look what that's done to the group standings. We can see it is very much now between Real Madrid and Monaco. We play Monaco in our last game. We may or may not watch that one as an episode. We'll have to see. In disappointing collapse. Yeah, you could probably argue we collapsed. So stay right here and we'll be back with the Manchester City game. Okay, welcome back. Now we can see here going into this game, there's a little bit of pressure on it because the way other results have gone, Arsenal have won, Manchester United's won, and Chelsea's won, which means the other three in the top five have all won. We are now playing Manchester City, and if we look at the way that the league table looks, we're already 7 points behind. And while winning the league wasn't necessarily our target this year, we want to be in the conversation, I think. And I mean, suddenly we can find ourselves, I mean, even 3 and 4 points outside of the Champions League spot. So there is a little bit of pressure on this game for us, which is a little bit disappointing. And suddenly we could have found ourselves losing 3 games in a row. So let's have a look at the team. We're going back to more or less the full strength team. Golini, Langale, Van Drongelen, and Kone. Conte and Davies with the width. Lima and Luis Felipe in the middle. Then the Holy Trinity, Roberts, Gonzalez, and Wilson up top. Hopefully they'll be able to produce some more magic for us. All right, so we can see City's formation. This looks a little bit defensive, and I remember last season when we played them, they were in that shape, and it certainly wasn't a happy ending for us, that one. So we're going to say that we're underdogs, tell them that we have faith in them, and then hope that that is good enough. I don't want to put too much pressure on it because really we're only expected to qualify for the Europa League here. So I think we've got to try and remember that even though this could be a third defeat in a row, hopefully it won't be. Hopefully we'll get something from it. We're not expected to be challenging for the league. We're not expected to qualify for the Champions League. So I have to keep reminding myself of these things because I start to get a little bit frustrated when I see the league leaders sort of start to slip away from us. This has been a decent start, though. We have had quite a bit of the ball. It's not really shots on goal in terms of highlight-worthy ones. We're not playing too badly, though, which is good. Oh, here we go. Dybala, not sure what happened there, but Golini has the ball, so that's fine. Rolls it out to Kone, out to Conti, to Gonzalez. Can he pick out early ball for Wilson? Go on, Jimmy Wilson. Go on, son. Go on. Oh, it's not a great finish, is it? It was straight at the goalkeeper. That's okay, though. It's a highlight. It's a shot on goal. And if we can maybe get those early balls forward, that obviously suits Wilson down to the ground. That's not going to score from there, son. And if you do, it's going to be an absolute worldie, and I think we would just have to hold our hands up. So, I mean, arguably we've shaded this. Just keep the concentration up. They're looking motivated, which is a little bit troubling, but they still haven't had a shot on goal. And that is obviously a good thing for us. If no other reason, it sort of shows that we can, on occasion, compete with the very best teams. I'm wondering if we should say we're not doing badly at all. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. I think I like that. It wasn't great, was it? All right, well, hopefully they'll listen to the words and do better. I'm really disappointed with the reaction to that team talk. I thought that was going to do... Oh, it would have motivated me, I think. But obviously, that's why I'm not a professional footballer. Let's see what can happen here. Wilson's not having his best game. We have been kept relatively quiet, but I suppose you would expect that. And you would also expect City to come out here at us because... I mean, they do have ambitions to win the title, don't they? So yellow card for Ben Davies. It's not great. Lima's got one now as well. You do just start to fear that maybe they're just getting on top of us a little bit here. 2 bookings in a succession. Now they have a highlight. Don't get yourself sent off, Lima. He's closing down well. This is what we want to do. Just want to put a little bit of pressure on them. Just not let them have it all their own way. But we know they're a good passing. He's good tackle, Lima. Can he find a teammate now? Well done. Can Wilson get onto that? He can. He's in. Look at that. The Holy Trinity are all up there. It's fallen for Roberts. Patrick Roberts against his former club. Back post for Wilson. I'm not quite sure how he's got that in that near post, but what a wonderful counter-attack. Wilson, Roberts pounced on the loose ball, and not the greatest goalkeeping, you'd have to say. I thought that maybe the cross to the back post for Gonzalez, but we will take that all day long. Now let's hope we can keep things tight here. Let's just clear it, please. There we go. Davies knocks it down to Wilson. Can he get a foot in? He can. We just couldn't quite keep the ball there. I'm wondering if... Oh, it's too late. They've scored. They've scored after like 3 seconds. Oh. From the highest of highs to the... Well, I wouldn't say lowest of lows, because it's still a draw, but... we could have, if we could have got a toe in, we could have launched a counter-attack there, and... Yeah, I understand you look frustrated, guys. I'm a little bit frustrated. Wilson's not having his best game. It's maybe not one for him. Let's bring Strands Larsen on. Try and see if he can sort of hold the ball up for us a little bit. And then if we play Gonzalez as an advanced forward, he's a little bit more than a poacher. He doesn't quite have the pace, obviously. I'm wondering, yellow cards in midfield make me nervous. Let's maybe bring Jedinak on. We won't do a triple sub, but Mings for Davies is one I am very strongly considering. Davies looks really tired as well. All right, let's not concede from a set piece. Oh, no. Well done on the line there. I think that said it was Felipe, wasn't it, on the post? So let's do better this time, please. Let's get that away. There we go. Can Roberts complete the clearance? No, he's going to stand there. Kone, he's tried. He's given it straight back to Sterling. Lamar couldn't have more space if he tried. Come on, Roberts. Get it clear, boys. There we go. Now, can we launch a counter-attack here? Now, wait, this is where we want Wilson, isn't it? If that had gone to Wilson over the top, then that could have been 2-1 Villa. All right, let's give them... Can we give them a concentrate? We can. Van Drongelen's got that. Ball up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Strands Larsen. Ball through. No. Go on, Roberts. He's nicked it. Go on, Patrick Roberts. Oh, has he missed? How has he missed? All right, Ben Davies to Gonzalez. We've got Strands Larsen in the box. No, it's not a good ball. We've given it away. Jedinak's there. The great man scoops it up. Felipe up to Roberts. Roberts to Strands Larsen. Strands Larsen, can he pick a pass? No, he's just going to stand there. He had options too. All right, Dybala. Dybala's really just floating around wherever he wants, isn't he? Let's not concede a goal. Come on, boys. No, we've got away with it there. Can we get it clear? We can. Oh, my heart rate is through the roof. Go on, Davies, just clear that. There we go. Roberts, can we launch a counter-attack? Oh, now we've taken Wilson off. We've got all these counter-attacks. Okay, let's. I'm not saying we're playing for a point. I'm just saying a point wouldn't be the worst thing to happen right now. So let's do that. Let's just try and retain possession, lower the tempo, stay on our feet. We'll mix the crosses. We have Strands Larsen on now, so that's okay. We'll still try and control the game. What is happening here? It's one of these highlights that we can't actually see. There we go. All right, let's not concede from a set piece. Clear it. No. Oh. We're riding our luck a little bit, aren't we? Here we go. 2-1 here. Pick him out, Gonzalez. Oh, how have you not passed to your teammate? The second I took Wilson off, and suddenly we've got counter-attacks just coming out of our backsides. Strands Larsen, can he win that? He can. Down to Conti. Can Conti pick out a teammate? He can. It's Roberts. Roberts back to Conti. Into Strands Larsen. No. Oh, they've defended that well. Van Drongelen wins that well. We should have men back there now. Oh, this shouldn't be happening. We're trying to specifically not get overrun. It's only 25 seconds to go. Don't concede now. Don't concede now. It's gone across the face of goals. Out. That should be a point. Well, I think that's not a bad result. really frustrated it actually we didn't win that. Let me know in the comments what you think. But I think we missed quite a number of good chances that we probably should have won that game. More of the ball, more shots on target. I come away from that a little bit disappointed. We'll tell them every what they did well. Conti will just tell you that we're appreciative of your efforts, and on we go. Well, there it is, the 1-1 draw. Not the worst result. It does keep us in contact with Arsenal and United are a little bit clear of us, but it keeps us within 2 points of Chelsea, which is good. It ends that losing streak, which is also good. And if we have a look at our schedule, I think if we come back, what are we in now? Coming into the festive fixtures. So if we come back for Boxing Day, New Year, should we do that? Come back for Stoke and Huddersfield? I think that's probably the way to go. If you really want to see the Monaco game, leave a comment, let me know, and we can come back for that. It's a dead rubber for us. We're top of the group. I don't see much point in sort of wasting an episode, I guess, for that game. So we'll come back unless you guys really want to see that for Stoke and Huddersfield over the festive time. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. And before this episode comes to an end, here are our goals of the month for November. Take care.